wanker! I've been waiting for you!
Have you? Go to sleep.
Take that fucking ass!
Now you.
I yield!
Yield to somebody else. Ambushers don't get that. And on that note, welcome back, everybody. I don't know why these guys were waiting in the woods for the absolute wrong man, but we're about to get some horses because we're here to free Sir Hans. And this is the first step in doing so. So onward! I don't know why I was talking like an anime character for that, but whatever. Hype because I actually...
Whoa!
I come for the horses.
Good day.
Give them to me.
Did you get in a fight or what? There's blood all over you.
I killed 3 guys.
The Ruthard sent me.
What's that to do with me? Those days when Ruthard was the Lord of Malashov are over. I don't want to have anything more to do with him, so you can be on your way.
He sends you his regards. And he asked me to remind you that he's still paying for masses for your family, as the two of you agreed.
Sakura. Nobody knows about that but him.
That's why he told me. So you'd be sure I really did come from them, and this isn't a trick.
Correct.
Well, that changes things. Sorry for being a bit hostile-like, but times are tough. A man can't be sure of anything.
I understand.
Good to hear that Sir
ambushed on the way
Kunzlin still
here.
has a few friends left. Give him my greetings, and
No.
thank him for still
Go see him
honoring our
yourself.
agreement.
Sure. I'll pass that on to him.
So, tell me, what did the Ruthard send you for?
I've got to get into Malashov to free a friend who's held captive there.
What, all alone? Maybe I should send for a priest for you, eh?
Don't worry, I'll figure it out.
Darn
Lord
tootin'.
Ruthard told me about a secret passage that will
Stealth's
take
my
me
thing.
there. What I need from you is to get a fresh horse ready for my friend. A fast one, for when we get back.
Well, you sure ain't lacking in courage. But you're really asking me for a lot. A fresh, fast horse don't come cheap.
I got
But
money.
Fine, since you're from Sir Kunzlin, I'll have it ready for you. Somewhere a bit further from here so I don't get in the shit if things go sideways.
Of course. The last thing I want is to endanger you unnecessarily. And the Ruthards promise to pay for the horse if it comes to any harm.
All right. So look, here
Got
next
it
to the
covered,
stud farm,
baby?
there's a kind of band of rocks below the forest. When you go alongside the rocks to the end, you'll find a wooded copse not far from the castle. There's a well-trodden patch of ground there, so that's where I'll have that horse ready for you. Hopefully, nothing will happen to him if I just leave him there. Recently, there's been wolves and wild dogs sniffing around here, so we have to watch out for the animals.
Thanks. I'm obliged to you.
Tell me more about this secret passage. They say there's one here somewhere, but no one knows much about it.
That passage is secret for a reason. The less you know about it, the better.
Herrgott, I'm to risk my farm and maybe even my life for you, and you won't even tell me that much?
You're right. I owe you that much. I don't know exactly where it is yet. Rosa told me that I should look for the entrance somewhere in the woods here, around the fortress. It's supposed to be bloody well hidden, so I'll have to dig my way through to it.
That sounds clever and complicated. Just like the Ruthards. Sir Kunzlin banned cutting down trees some time ago in the forest alongside the path next to the stream. Maybe that had something to do with it.
Thank
If you
you.
need any equipment, you can take what you want from the barn here. And I'm sure you'll also need some torches in there. You'll find them in the barn too.
Rosa Ruthard told me I should first look for an old chapel. Do you know of any around here?
Well, down by the forest, next to the road, there are these great big rocks. There used to be something like
Okay.
that behind them. And a bit further, beyond the stream, there's some ruins. I don't know what used to be there, but from time to time we go there to take stone blocks. They won't be missed. And they're already dressed. It'd be a sin to just leave them lying there.
I'm with you there.
Hey, now that I think about it, I don't know what you'll find there or how prepared you are for it. But you shared a secret with me, so I can tell you a few tricks on how to hide at the castle. I know it well, and I've done more things than you might expect in the past.
Thanks, Hashtal. I'll consider it. Is there anything else you can think of that could help me?
Well, apart from praying, I reckon I've already exhausted all the ways I can help you. I wish you the best of luck. I reckon you'll need it.
Ooh.
I'd like to learn something.
What is this about?
He's
Teach
only
me
an
how to sneak
apprentice?
around without alerting my prey.
Great. Let's get to it. Learning this trick will take some time.
An hour.
You silly doggy.
Oop. Okay. Take another peek at the map. Oh. Right down there. Easy enough. Let's go, Pebbles.
Quick!
Oh. I didn't see the nice door.
Go! Whoa!
How did I miss that?
Whoa!
There it is.
This must be the chapel Rosa was talking about.
Yep.
I was supposed to look through its arch for some old ruins.
There it is.
Well, let's see.
Right there. I see it. And we're out of here. To you too, motherfucker. There's for sure bandits here, right?
The chapel directed me here. There's no doubt about that. So somewhere around here, I have to find a stone cross, and then go in the direction the top is pointing.
There it is. Go in the direction that the stone was pointing. What?
A cross in stone.
Yeah!
This could be the place Rosa mentioned. I'll grab the spade and see if I'm in the right place.
There we go!
Tough job. It was worth it. The way to Malashov was clear. Now I get it. Those boards were supported by beams to hold the earth above, so there didn't have to be as much of it. Hidden and firm. Really smart.
Very
Good thing
smart.
I did it that way too, so I didn't have to dig as much. An axe to deal with the supports and the planks at the entrance. A spade and bucket to clear away fallen earth and free up the entrance. Everything's ready for escape whenever needed. The Roothards really left nothing to chance.
No, they didn't. Smart bunch of people. I like them.
What's this door doing here? Could it be another of the Roothards' tricks? But if this beam is dropped onto those cleats, no one would break through in a hurry. I reckon with this, any defenders could hold off their pursuers for quite some time. This will come in handy on the way back.
Yes, it will.
This looks like it could be the wall of the Malashov cellars. There's no going back. This is it. All right then. Courage, Henry. Courage.
Let's do this.
You can do this. This is going to take a while.
Here we go. We're in. Take a peek at our map. Yeah. Didn't think so. Oh? Okay.
And Ruthard and Liechtenstein are turning the Kuttenberg houses against us.
Bavag will deal with Ruthard. But Liechtenstein is your concern. How come you haven't caught him yet?
He's slippery as an eel. He's hiding somewhere in the Jewish quarter. I sent spies to track him down, but they never came back.
Flush him out of that hole of his. For fuck's sake!
Why such concern, Otto?
Ooh.
Kuttenberg is ours. Sigismund has the reins firmly in his hands.
He's got fuck all in his hands. Sigismund thought at first he'd come to terms with his brother Wenceslas. Clear the way
see
for
me?
him to the imperial throne.
I know the dog knows
Take
I'm
the
there.
Bohemian throne for himself. But Wenceslas couldn't even get off his drunken ass and go to Rome for the coronation. And now, the glorious Hungarian king has fallen for Jobst
Man
and his
that
damn
killed my
truce.
parents.
He's been taken in by that treacherous turncoat.
Right there. Right on the left.
Jobst betrayed Wenceslas.
Kneeling right now.
And Sigismund. And now us. He fooled all of us. But what can he really do against us?
I'll tell you what. While pretending to parley, he incensed the Hungarian nobles against Sigismund.
Surely Sigismund's army can deal with that inconvenience.
Ha! He was paying his Cumans by letting them pillage Bohemia.
That's exactly
He
what
set
happened.
half the people against him in the country he wants to rule. And now, there is nothing left to plunder. While we are shuffling our feet here, Jobst is surely mustering an army.
What are we going to do?
We've got Cabon. I'll keep Hanush and the Lipa people at bay. If they ever want to see their heir alive.
Jobst has Liechtenstein mustering other allies for him. We get him in our grasp, and Jobst will be like a fish out of water in Bohemia.
I'll drag him out of that Jewish den with my own 2 hands. Count on me, sir.
Count on you to lose to me,
The
Eric.
betrayers of Christ.
Not happening, buddy. Yeah, this is on my
hiding in
side.
betrayal. They are rich. All that's needed is a good pretext.
The Kuttenbergers will be quite happy if their debts to those usurers happen to go up in smoke.
Yeah,
You're learning fast, young man.
The gate open.
A horseman, sir!
Anish is out of the game. The Kuttenbergers are taken care of, and we'll catch Liechtenstein. You'll see, my friend. Good times are coming.
Your Graces, King Sigismund is convening the town council, but first he requests your presence at the Sedlitz monastery, without delay.
What's all the urgency about?
Surely you must know that yourself, sir. The captives fled Trotsky Castle and killed Istvan Toth while escaping.
At this point, months ago.
That's not possible. That's a lie.
It is true, Lord
Maybe not months.
Toth is dead.
Who? Speak!
The messenger said something about Cobbler's bastard and some outlaws.
I swear, by everything that is holy, I will find that whoreson, and I will rip out his heart!
Jesus. What's with that boy?
He's a little angry, as was with him.
Sir Istvan was like a father to him. We better go.
Bring the horses!
Shame about that dog.
It is.
Luck was on my side. Now to find Capon and get out of here.
Took a small escort with him.
Ma'am? Any help?
So the garrison is slightly weakened now. So, be extra alert on your watch. If I find anybody slacking off, they'll get the whip.
Huh?
I don't hear anything.
seriously around here. She's some third-rate daughter of some lord from who knows where, so she was actually quite lucky that old Otto took a liking to her. The thing is, everybody knows where she comes from and treats her accordingly.
Bloody hell, old Otto? He'd have you whipped for that.
You're right. I better keep on.
Empty for now. Well, this is the only room we got left. So here we go. The heck? Was this a horror movie?
What is happening? Who are you?
Your mother's brother's uncle.
Quiet. If you make a peep, we're done for.
Henry?
Hans? Hans!
Good God, Henry. How did you... What are you doing here?
What do you think I'm doing? Hunting boar? Came to save your noble arse.
My noble arse thanks you.
I killed the lady of the castle.
How did you get here?
I'll tell you later. Who's this?
Vauquelin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo. At your
English.
service. Brabant led the defense at Kuttenberg. He's Sigismund's prisoner, same as me.
And I came very close to holding the town. Besides...
There's no time for chit-chat. He's our ally. We can't leave him behind.
Okay.
Right, no doubt you've got a cunning plan for us to get out of here, right? Well, let's hear it.
Of course I have a plan. Listen, I got to the fortress through a secret passageway that old Ruthard told me about. Von Bergov knows nothing about it.
C'est magnifique! Very cunning.
And so far, the garrison has no idea I'm here. We're lucky von Bergov left the fortress along with von Aulitz and some of the garrison. So I'll take you to that passageway, and we'll get out of here. We'll get to the forest not far from here.
Just scream
I'll have
about
some
it.
horses
Why is he
ready.
yowling?
We'll be gone before you can say the Lord's Prayer.
Formidable! I call that an elegant plan. I myself had to sneak like that once during the siege of Arezzo. So, what are we waiting for? On y va!
Wait. A passageway, you say? A dark, narrow passageway?
Well, it's just a passageway. There's a bit of water in it to wade through, but nothing we can't handle.
You can forget about it.
What?
I'm not going through any passageway.
What the fuck?
Let me repeat. No passageway for me. It's not the chivalrous way.
It is not chivalrous, c'est vrai, but in our situation, it is more than delicious.
Oh, and how would you like to get out of here chivalrously, your lordship?
What do I know? We could maybe break down the gate.
Un moment. Henri, you said that von Bergov left. Is that not so?
Yes.
And what about horses? Are there any horses left here?
I think there's a couple, yeah. In the lower courtyard.
Très bien. That will be enough. We just have to get to them. But I think we could get there stealthily. It is not far from the tower to the stables. Then you simply open the gate, et voila, we are gone! Just like I escaped when surrounded by that English dog John Oakwood. It may not be the best plan. It was not back then either. But we simply had no other choice. Time has passed. The fortress is quiet. I believe that most of the garrison has gone to sleep, which plays in our favor.
That's
I had a good look
plan.
around.
No passageways.
They're pretty awake.
But we need some weapons.
Exactement. To have a proper piece of steel in my hand again. Preferably Milanese, although I would be satisfied with something local.
There you go.
Thanks, Henry. I feel better already.
Uh-huh.
A nice piece. And what do you have for me?
That one.
Merci mille fois. Now I will show them just what a Cavalier Vauclin Brabant is.
Good work, Henry. What now?
We don't have time to play hide and seek. Let's take the shortest route to the horses, and if someone tries to stop us, we'll fight our way through.
Are you sure? Wouldn't it be better if we went ahead and took stock of the situation?
Je suis d'accord. I would not risk more than is absolutely necessary.
I already killed a lot.
Don't you two start again. Quickly to the horses, or to the passageway.
Excuse me.
All right. To the horses then.
Well, après tout, the more daring the plan, the greater the fame that awaits us.
Merciful Christ.
Let's see if
we
it works.
implore you stand by us, for we intend no evil. We take up arms only out of necessity, and our cause is righteous.
Amen.
Amen.
Let's go.
Okay, for real this time.
Ma protectrice, tu es toujours restée à mes côtés. Reste près de moi, même en cette heure.
Thanks to God and the Blessed Virgin.
Okay, we're gonna make it.
Thanks to God and the Blessed Virgin.
Which one's mine?
It is a shame we must live here in a rush. I would like to personally repay von Berghoff for his hospitality.
Please be quiet for a while.
No doubt there
Knock
is
him
some
out.
juicy loot to be had in his chambers.
Brabant!
At least we will relieve him of his horses.
Be quiet if you want to live.
What are we doing? Oh, open the gate.
The gate, Henry. Quick.
Poor doggy.
Damn
Man, I was hoping to get back at the guy that killed my parents. I did search for quite a while. There's about an hour's worth of me just killing everybody. Not very entertaining, though.
I must admit, mes amis, the last time I have had such a suspense was when I was rescuing the King of France.
Guy talks a lot.
Oui, monsieur, you're surely brave. And fortune favors le brave.
There you go.
Free at last!
Phew.
Thank you for coming for me, Henry. You're a great friend. The best I could wish for.
After today, you may also count me among your friends. I Vauquelin Brabant, chevalier, aventurier et voyageur. I'm at your service, mon brave Henri. And I have an excellent idea. In your honor, I shall name my new horse after you.
Pleased to meet you, Sir Vacula.
My name is Vauquelin.
Vauquelin?
Vauquelin. Vauquelin.
Vauquelin... would you mind if I just call you Brabber?
Brabant. En.
Brabant?
Que peut-on y faire? It will have to do. Do not concern yourself, mon ami. Clearly, you are not tenant in any art or conversation.
Clearly.
But at least you have
That is a
courage
very red whatever
and
the
other
hell that
skills.
is.
You carried out the entire operation truly brilliantly. I could not have done it much better myself. And look, mon ami, how the fresh air suits Monsieur Chapon. He has finally stopped drawing in self-pity.
What self-pity, damn it? I was locked up for days in a tiny stinking room.
Correct.
Ah, come now, mon cher. Luck was simply not on your side for once. That is all. Now we are finally free. The time has come for grand deeds. I did not waste my time in captivity. I fought everything over diligently. Listen.
Please, I'd prefer not to.
What's your plan, Sir Baron?
An heroic deed about which odes shall one day be composed, similar to my feat in the famous Battle of Arezzo.
But what would you do now?
What if we were to journey to Vienne? We could assemble a company and liberate Le Roi Wenceslas.
That would be excellent. If the king were to return, the nobility would definitely support him. Sigismund would have to withdraw.
Précisément. And what is
That
more,
would work.
our names would be sung throughout the kingdom. Undoubtedly, we would also earn a rich reward too. Then I would invite the best stonemason from France and build Monsieur Chapeau a castle that even Chevalier Hanush would envy.
You must be mad. You've been free less than a day, and you're already thinking up ways to get yourself killed. I'd rather endure Hanush's preaching about my incompetence than listen to this chatter. We'll see what happens next. But the first thing that I need is to get good and drunk. We
Of
should
course you'd
spur
say
the
that.
horses on. God knows.
Oh.
They might be hot on our heels. Yeah! Christ's wounds. Such destruction and havoc.
War. Monsieur Chapon, you have yet to participate in a real battle.
I've been here before already.
But I fought against les Valaques at Naples, and les Anglais in Bourgogne. And that is how war looks, whether in Italy or La Bohème. It is always the same.
That's not war. It's barbarism. What value did this village have?
Eh bien, I would estimate 5 courtyards. Annual revenues could be perhaps, several hundred groschen.
That's not what I meant, Bacalin. No fortress. Maybe one fortified courtyard. Practically insignificant militarily. That's not how war should be fought. This is unjust.
Do not give way to sentimentality, monsieur. A village could harbor spies and saboteurs or supply the enemy, and destroying enemy assets is an effective tool of war. Wars are not decided only in battles. There are not even many of those. To strike in the rear, make the enemy lose and bleed. That is how most conflicts are fought. Or whether wait a year or two, the village will be settled. The population will increase again. That is how it always happens.
But we're the nobility. Our task is to lessen the chances of such things happening.
He's right.
You're right, Hans. We must find allies and put a stop to it as soon as possible, so we can save as much as we can.
Yes. But we failed in Trotsky. And now this is our punishment.
I see that short captivity has turned you into a philosopher, Lord Capon. You should apply to the Faculty of Arts before the muse lifts you again.
Yeah!
Brabant is an interesting character. What's wrong? Oh, shit. What? No! This is good news! What? The Lords of Lipa!
All the bandits in the whole wide world, we run into this pair of scoundrels.
We... I fucked everything up.
Oh, get up, lad. Everyone makes mistakes. Only a better man owns up to them. At least we know now what kind of vermin we're dealing with.
That we
what
do.
brings you here? We just escaped from Malashov, and right now
There's no time for haste. One thing at a time, my boy.
No time for haste? Wouldn't that mean hurry?
Word reached Rat-Eye.
You parabolic shit?
Got yourselves into a nice mess. I'm glad to see you both in one piece. So, let's hear it. What happened?
It's best if Henry
Sorry,
tells you. I wasn't around for half of it.
No sooner had we spied Trotsky on the horizon, than everything started to go to hell. We made camp by a pond with the intention of heading for the castle at first light, only we were ambushed by bandits in the evening. They killed all our men and took everything they could carry, including the letter for von Berghoff.
And how did you two manage to get out alive?
Just by a stroke of good luck. We were both in a bad way. We might not have made it if a local herb woman hadn't taken care of us.
Only after that, we couldn't get into the castle, though. We looked like a pair of beggars.
And the bastards treated us as such.
But you did get into Trotsky in the end, didn't you?
Von Berghoff received us and heard us out. It seemed like he was on our side. We even
He really
helped him
did.
out several times. Until we found out he was just stringing us along. It all came out after we set out with von Berghoff's men to deal with the bandits who were rampaging in his domain. The same ones who attacked us at the start.
Only they ambushed us and took me and Henry captive for ransom.
But it turned out these very outlaws are on our side. They're fighting for King Wenceslas on the orders of Sokol of Lamberg.
Well, I'll be damned.
So von Berghoff has been the real enemy all this time. And Zhishka is actually our ally.
Zhishka? Zhishka? He's the captain of those outlaws. That name doesn't ring a bell.
I think you'll meet him soon enough.
What impression did he make on you?
He's some impoverished yeoman. But he's handy in a battle, and he helped us when we needed it.
He made quite an impression on me, for one. I'll be happy to see him again. But if
I'm a
only it
little
didn't
wary.
have to be in Rapport. Why Rapport? Of all the places in the world.
We're riding to a gathering of King Wenceslas's supporters. If fortune favors us, the future fate of the kingdom will be decided there.
If we keep standing around here gabbing about it, it'll be decided without us.
Patience,
True,
my
true.
friend. This pair have just returned from the clutches of the enemy.
Where's Captain
No
Bernard?
doubt they have something to tell us.
Like how in the devil did you manage to escape?
I was helped by the Ruthard family, the former rulers of Malashov, in exchange for dealing with some trouble they had with Ulrich of Raditz.
Ulrich Vavak? But he's the mint master.
Well, he won't be for long, if it comes to light that he's been putting his sticky fingers on the royal silver.
It seems you've been pretty busy.
Very busy.
But don't forget to say what you found out from von Berghoff in Malashov.
Sigismund has convened the city council. Markvart von Aulitz will be there with him, too. The word is, Sigismund is going to make an important announcement there.
He picked a nice time for it. But at least he won't be sticking his nose into what's going on around.
Can we go to Raborsch with you? We could certainly use a drink, a bite to eat, and a comfortable bed.
I wish I could say yes, son. but the City Council Assembly is a big opportunity. Young Lord Capon will go with us to Rabosh, but you'll have to return to the city right away and try to worm your way into the town hall.
What? How can I get in there? I can't just walk in off the street.
You've got the dirt on Vavak, and you don't know how to use it? Just tell him either he gets you into the council chamber, or you get him on the gallows.
It's worth a try, right?
I hope that assembly really is important. If Sigismund is just going to announce an increase in taxes, there's not much point in my being there.
Well, at least you can enjoy watching the long faces of the councillors when they hear it. And don't worry, I'll eat and drink in Rabosh on your behalf.
I bet you will.
If I come back and find you there under lock and key again, I'll leave you to rot.
T'inquiète. I will go as well, and I will not let your friend out of my sight.
Hans? Who's this?
Vaclin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo, at your service.
He was a captive of Lord von Bergov's, like me. He defended Kuddenberg against Sigismund.
In that case, he'll be a welcome guest at Rabosh.
You don't know what you're promising, Baron. Watching Sir Hans is a job and a half.
The main thing is to watch out for yourself, Henry.
I've been fine with that.
As soon as you can do so without raising suspicion, come and join us.
He'll manage it, but now we really need to hit the road.
Safe travel, Henry.
Adieu et bonne chance.
And to you. Hopefully we'll meet soon.
I'm sure we will. Boy, they scurried off weird. Real weird.
I want to go and see Rosa when I'm in town. No doubt she'd like to know how it went with that book.
No doubt at all. We'll get there eventually. Next time, I would like to thank y'all for tuning in. I don't know who this horse is, but we've got Mudback.
You're my doggy, eh?
A good boy. That's a good boy. And we're going to catch you guys next time. I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in, and I'm going to have to catch you on the flip-flop. Peace.